Images, Mom Slash, and automatically source. Today, we have the new release, Aurico. And he likes to crit spam people because of, anyways, his decision to hide very specific things about his kit. Well, and no. And not to mention he regens a lot of EP in the middle of his attacks. Waterfalls! You can go to the corner, and you'll be dragged back to mine. Once again. Now be warned, I'm going to do it again. Don't dash forwards. Here's the super. Now, flash through a bunch, launch you to the air, and explode! Yep, and not to mention the super will crit a lot. Yeah. It's a very concerning design choice. Because of, that makes it do 7,000. Well, Raging River, and slam down. And we pop. Probably go leg, did you? But it wouldn't have mattered. Come on. We're gonna hit you with a Raging River, you better run. No? Well, I don't think I saw the counter, so teleport! And perfect backdash. Okay, Raging River cancelled. Never mind, I made the wrong version. And that's a crit again. So, we super, once more. And another explosion. No crit this time. Yeah, I really don't have much to say about him. Since, anyway, basically did not code most of him right. In fact, the stream from yesterday showed exactly where some of his problems were, where he had the choice to get up sooner. No! You can just go to your corner. Equation combo. You launched, and we're gonna do another first mode. You're gonna get, you're just staying in your corner again. And now I'm gonna bring you to mine. But we're also gonna super. So double dash, and strike through. Go into the air, and explode. No crit, but equation combo because lots of energy. I will be rotating the teams, but I don't exactly have the ability to, you know, as if I'm going to be using him. Okay, game. What did you do? It didn't even go into the air, and yes, this is one of his bugs as well, because it's a Billy bug. Some people don't know how to properly deal with that thing. They don't know how to fix a hit reaction. Especially if you're gonna keep causing that. Anyway, waterfalls! No? How about again? And bonk! Well then. Your block? Yeah, there's the block. But I recovered energy, and now you fly into the air. Waterfalls, once again. Send you to the corner, and we super. If this thing crits, it knocks out. It does not. You back away. Zato, you are worthless. Why do you even use that block there? Yeah, most of his kit at the end of the attack, except for equation combo, including the assist, we're gonna count that one as he's able to land the crit, do in fact have a 40 to 50% boosted crit chance, to be exact. And also that kind of bug as well, where he will not continue the attack. For some reason when he hits a block, not to mention how we simply just stood there when Billy hit me. I still don't know why that even happened. It's very concerning, like, does it have to detect a block break and just outright fails from there? Vocation combo again, and we're just gonna super. Yeah, once again, it's also insanely easy to get a super. And there's the crit. It's pretty easy to know when you actually are going to be able to land the B2 version of an attack. It's basically, if you use it within a certain time frame, you will just end up using the second version of it, as long as the status effect is active at the top right, or top left, depending on your side of the screen. Easiest thing to know is that it's always going to rotate to V1, V2, V1 if you're actually using it in the middle of a combo. Up you go! Raging River! And we're going to recover. Equation combo. You can launch, and we're just going to back away. That looks weird. Yeah! Sorry! You launched! No super that time. Ninja! You should not be here. This is not going to end well for you. And yeah, I added a dash there, so it failed. Sadly though, Ninja can not do anything. And it's sad. Raging River! Now, Good job. Really, I think that's... yeah, I think your cards are gone. I think that's all his cards. He's got his strike now, and we poke. Waterfalls. Block you away. He's got his strike and his strike. So, reverse flow. There's your block. And now here's his breaker. Okay, reverse flow again. Nah, good job. And you are dead now. Okay, Raging River. You will just go to the air. I'm going to recover to 6. Reverse flow. And you're going to just gonna stagger in your corner. And reverse flow again. You're going to go flying to your corner. And I'm going to super. Yeah, lingering hitbox. You're not getting out from this. Now explode! And waterfalls! You fly across the screen. Well, team swap time. And now we're just Team Alien Ranger. With Delphine and his own assist. Which they managed to actually do a bug fix, as they were supposed to, but not even then. Just because they don't understand their own code, that they spawned a projectile the same moment that the attack ends. Or, yeah. So instead, the projectile was typeless. And yes, his entire assist is a projectile. It's not a melee hit, any of that. None of it's a melee hit. Well, reverse flow. You will just get sent flying to your corner. Right here. Now, either you survive, or you explode. Ah, yes. Another one. I'm gonna press the middle slot and see what happens. Waterfalls. Nah. Not anything this time. Ah, I saw that. Sent flying. Oh no! We set up a bubble! And hit them! Raging River! Okay, fine. Well, up you go. We're gonna have to teleport over the waterfalls. Wait! Aw. Oh, that happens. You either have the energy or you get caught. Okay, try that again. But you're gonna get sent flying. So, equation combo, and we super. With this one, I'm not gonna be able to knock out. So, I'm going to have to... yeah, we teleport. That's what we do! Well, not a good enough lingering hitbox. You have too many blocks. I have 0 blocks. I'm just gonna press a breaker. Ah, yes, I get a block. Go to your corner. And we back away. Adam! Boat. And we slice you. So, you can go into the air. And I'm just going to... you know what? I'm just gonna teleport again. Ah, you actually landed the second hit this time. Well, teleport. And reverse flow. You could just stay in your corner staggering. And I'm just going to back away. Ah, okay, fine. Well, what combo can you get here? Good. Good enough. Super. There we go. It's not gonna knock out. Even if it did crit. Except I'm not able to press a block in time. If I just pressed the block, it would have worked. Looked a bit weird, that teleport, did a bit of a skip there. Oh no, I'm flying! Well, up you go. Raging River! I'm still flying. I have the high ground. Ah, no I don't. You knocked me down by blocking it. And you get that twice. Well, that's sad. That is sad. Well, you can get launched. And waterfalls again! Into a flash flood! You can get launched into the air and explode! Oh, now it's them again. Okay, you still have too many blocks. Let's see about your strike. No! Well, up you go. They have their block. Or their strike, rather. Raging River, you're interrupted once again. I'm gonna teleport. Waterfalls! I'm faster. And we back away. No. That's a no. And that's also a no. Just, you have one strike. I don't need a strike if I'm simply faster with my breakers. Okay. Another one. Yeah, I'm just gonna poke. Oh no, you've been caught. Well, that happened. And reverse flow. You are gonna be sent back to your corner again. And poke. And we jump. Okay, no, we don't. You missed. It worked. Half of it. But half worked. Either you need... okay, you need the energy or you're getting caught here. Okay, that seemed a little early, but fine. No, waterfalls! Raging River! We recover! And you know what's gonna happen next? Now the waterfalls! And we super! I believe we should be able to knock out if it crits. No. Okay. We poke. We spin! Okay, rude. Rude. Yeah, see what I mean? It does dodge, but not entirely. You didn't crit. Well, we do this! Wow. Fine! Neither of us hit each other. Okay, so we have to fight them twice, just like the Lothor. Fine. We poke. No, we don't. He tries to poke me. We jump. And slam you down. And what we do now? It's called dodging. I never even inputted the command, so that's on me. Okay, you're getting caught. Fine. Fine. It is one energy back after you dodge anyway. Waterfalls. And Raging River. Well, you're going to get launched. And we're going to waterfalls again. Into the corner, and that's a crit. And this doesn't need to crit anymore. So you can go into the air, slice through, and explode. Well, it'll be quite rare for it to happen, but it will be based on the assist slot. But we're kind of gonna have to throw some cars now, and maybe flip some tables. Well, Raging River, I'm just going to send you into the air. The whole point is, I'm gonna need to reverse flow. Oh, you know, just throw the scar at them and fire them across the screen. There. Bit of synergy. And then the other one, don't jump. Flip the table. Raging River. And nope, nothing happened there. Are we high? Right, we're very high in the air now. And that's the building. Full ninja team. This is whatever this team is now. Get rid of this. That's on you. Here we jump. Yeah, that's a bad combo from me. And we got the energy again. We jump. No, we can't. Okay. Oh, go ahead. Strike me. You can. We jump. Okay. String. Well, this isn't gonna end well for you if you use another strike. Well, you're getting caught. Fine. Equation combo twice. And that's on me. Okay. Stop. I really should just not have stood still. Maybe I should have attacked more. Well then, maybe not spam the breakers like that. Team setup is correct, but it's always Billy now. Well, you get bonked, and Raging River. That's a crit. Oh no! Yeah, we both hit each other. The difference, his is a projectile, so we will always clash. You can't lose the breaker clash. There's no such thing. Anyway, 6 EP spent, and equation combo, and reverse flow. You will be going to your corner, all the way from mine, and I strike you. And we super, dash through, into the air, drown, and into explode. That is another exact same team. Why do people think Billy's good? Why is that the idea? Is this really all you can think of? Get flipped! Raging River! And no. Okay. Well. Again! And another Raging River. You're trying to block. Here's an idea. You will get your super more if you never use your assist slot. You would have had it by now. But you don't deserve it. Oh no. Really? Quite a rare choice of opponents, but we're really gonna see those assists again. So this is what it's turned into. Ah yes, I hit him and almost jumped over that. Well, either you strike me or I hit you with a Raging River. Well, yes land, struck, hey, super. I still got more energy, but not at the same time. But you don't have enough health to survive. We've only thrown one car. He has no blocks. I think we can throw another one at this guy. But it's Black Dragon. Okay. Well, what if I just launch here? Cruiser missile. This is not going to combo, but it will allow me to rotate. There we go. Now we have a car. You know what we're going to do with it? Poke this guy. No? Okay. Bonk. And we're just going to back away. Car! No! Okay. He stopped it. He kicked the car. It worked. Okay, that landed. Well, Raging River. Black Dragon, flip the table! And Equation combo. Okay. Yeah, why'd I delay it like that? Why'd I delay it like that? Do you have the energy? Let's see. Super. No! Back away. That has to happen. Okay. Sorry about this. Okay. Good job! Fine! But we can just get the energy back right after dashing out of that breaker. Because that thing gives you 1 energy back. Well, final match, and it's the same team again. Really? Or rather, I think the best way to describe it is this is the common team that we'll see now. Back away. Yeah, congratulations. That is very much gonna help you. That assist is very clearly gonna help you. Well, that's a car, but fine. We fly! And you get launched right into the air. Reverse flow. You can just stay in your corner. And we back away. No, you get launched. Well, we got a crit there, and we have enough time to recover energy. So reverse flow will be used to finish off, even if it didn't crit. So, get sliced. Next time, pay attention to the match. Don't use the taunt button if you don't know how to even use the character. Bad job. And if you're not going to think of a better team comp than that worthless thing. Not even utility. I didn't even use my Korag and, what was the other one? It was Korag Blake. Korag is very useful utility. Teleports backwards and some launches a reverse launch projectile. Yeah. The fact that I had to force myself to use the assist slot for the last few matches says a lot. We had to use this assist once. They did in fact fix the bug, as I mentioned earlier. This thing does 3,000 because the last hits, you know, crits most of the time. Attack that teleports directly above your victim and drop in for a combo. Has limited iframes for solo, but is vulnerable on the way down. Yes, we know that. Invincible, but it's still... it says frame 0. They actually skipped the intro animation for this one. He's one of the only assists that does that. In fact, no other assist does it. It's the first one. Yeah. They all at least start with maybe at best 1 to 3 frame vulnerable period, where Nick and Masson Sentry are in fact examples of this. And I believe Lothar as well. I remember checking it, and I don't think he has armor at one point in his assist. But yeah. In this case, it's a questionable release. Stupid to see, with the amount of crit spam. Because he's already a legendary that also has incorrectly written descriptions that nowhere, not a single spot is it mentioned that he has increased crit chance. Nowhere here. Can dodge projectiles. They mentioned on the blog post that stop the pesky projectiles maps. They don't exist in this game. You can also dodge it by just doing a regular dash. Just remember that. So, can dodge projectiles means literally nothing. Point blank still hits you. Point blank still hits. Same thing here. The dodges projectiles. Same thing. Point blank still hits you. Doesn't matter where you are. Point blank hits you. I've said it enough times. Invincibility is the only way to completely dodge it. The whole dodge projectiles thing just means if the projectile is dodgeable at a certain point. This is not going to work on Ollie's breaker. You can't use it on that. Or Sentinel Knight Assist. Or Daggeron Assist. They have a decent bit of point blank range. And Vengeance. You press the super when they press that thing, you're not dodging that projectile. You either hit them first, or you're getting hit. You're not dodging it. You're not invincible. It doesn't dodge projectiles. It dodges projectiles as if it was a regular dodge. As said, there's no such thing as projectile spammers in this game. It is called assist spammers, and that's all it is. And they're not even ranged. The newest assist is hitting with melee attacks. Aurico's assist hits with melee attacks and animation. It's not melee attacks, that's ranged. That's why why we've had so many clashes happen with this assist before. Because projectiles don't despawn when you hit the person. So we clash. You clash with a melee hit and a ranged. And that's what happens. So he's running around with a few more incorrect things. Raging River gives you energy back after you dash after it. Which, nothing's mentioned there. It's as if you cancelled it. That's when you get the EP back. And the other version is it refunds energy as well, but it doesn't mention it here either. It specifically mentions it here. So both of them give it. Well, in V2, they both give energy back. So they both of them cost 3. And then Raging River gives 1 EP back after you dodge after the regular V1 version. Yeah. And then this thing basically does 7,000 when it crits. Because the last hit does 5,000. And most of the hits before that does roughly up to 2,000. So normally it does roughly a little over 5,000 already. 5,500 roughly around there. Yeah. Certainly a design. Overloaded in damage when he doesn't need any more. They can get rid of the stupid crits. And then maybe he will deserve the meme of the channel for explosions, which Dragon Shield Jason, Zio, Tommy, and Psycho Green have. Because he's way too easy to get it at that point. And that's why he doesn't deserve it. He'd be spamming it too much. The other ones have to work for it, and have a kit that doesn't exactly help them. Psycho Green still requires 16 EP minimum to get his explosion. And that still requires the opponent to be caught off guard repeatedly, because it's the only way to land it is to strike and never use a breaker, because your breakers get rid of your stacks. So your Tommy is the easiest to land it on. And he's already pushing his luck because of anyways buffing. And then Dragon Shield Jason? Yeah. He's the second easiest, but there's only 3 characters. And he's mostly stuck with people just doing a team combo because time freeze and recovery EP. But that is roughly a little over 5,000, and that's a super breaker. But this thing is a super and does more than that. Sam, Aurico. I can tell you this much: not as broken as it's pointed out, but it's still very much on par with the high tiers, the highest of the characters in the game. Just because of those crits, especially since they add up on ladder a lot more. Casual Tuesday, you don't see it, or Casual Friday, doesn't matter. It's the casual challenge. They up to the art of all things. Yeah. That's the thoughts on him. In this case, that's all for today. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to give a like, comment if there is something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, don't miss anything, and your protocol in the description. Memberships are a thing. You can become one and have your name through our streams at the end of videos to receive the latest thumbnails, as well as join the Ranger Alliance with priority. And on to the next Power Rangers video. Goodbye.